Hello and welcome back to the workshop. In the previous episode, we played a few games, and as you can see from my match history, we won both of them. Via concede even. And that was pretty good. The aggro deck seems to be doing quite well. It's actually surpassing my expectations. I wasn't actually expecting it to be halfway decent. But I guess, you know, making decks does surprise you sometimes. So, as you guys probably know, the workshop is a series where I play games and, you know, try to understand the mechanics and do a few analyses about my plays as well as my deck creation. Here, I've decided to make a face Magmar, and it's doing quite well. Since nothing really went wrong and I didn't see anything really big in terms of gaps in the deck in the previous episode, I think it's just very logical for us to just get into a game and try to, well, get more experience with the deck, see where it lacks. So we're against Duelyst, who's a Leonar and who's using Argeon Highmane. So in my first episode, in my analysis, I did predict that Argeon Highmane's ability... Oh, this guy's played a lot of Leonar. I did say that Argeon Highmane's ability would be more for aggressive, mid-rangey decks. And I have heard from some people that is what's happening. Okay, so this is a card that I was very aware of would synergize very well with this ability. So let's see. We can drop the Void Hunter because Void Hunter seems to keep getting replaced. And I wonder if that's an indication of whether or not we should change it. I know in the last video I did end up saying, hey, Void Hunter, you're redeeming yourself. But in the case wherein it's like you only want to use it in the late game, you would have lost anyway by then, so I don't know. This is really good because this keeps pressuring him. Oh, is he going to do the thing? Ah, he's just getting mana. Alright. A Sun-Tide Maiden. Okay. I can actually go about this in many, many ways. There's already one obvious way to go about it, which is to go down here, trade, and then go up here and use the Adamantite clause. That seems to be the way we have to go. Looks like Young Slithar might be a play next turn. So my play right now might just be that. This is a huge tempo play, I think, because it allows me to get a lot of stuff on the board. This is technically a lot of stuff. He has nothing on the board and he's pressured to do something. It also removes units. Okay, Leonar's a faction that has basically all of their units say remove me or lose immediately because their units are usually that good. He just... Oh, is he just Tempesting and then gonna hit me in the face? Okay. If that was his entire turn... Dance of Dreams isn't going to be useful right now. I think the correct play... Because my plan was originally to overload. But maybe now that I know that you can actually partition this, I can use this the next turn, and then the turn after that I can still use it because of the way the cooldown works. I can actually do Young Slithar here. Primus Shield Master here. Note that this positioning makes it so that he can only go this way. But since this is a taunt, it's even more absurd for him to get in that way. And hit him in the face. This gives me a lot of stuff on the board, and this also stops a Holy Immolation. Most of the time, this would be horrible for Holy Immolation, but because this is a taunt or a provoke, it prevents him from moving away and then putting a unit here in the center, which would be the best place for a Holy Immolation. I bet he's wondering why I haven't passed my turn yet. Or maybe he's just making faces because he actually has a really good play that will destroy me. I don't know. Nope, it's just an Emerald Rejuvenator. That he buffs. It's okay. It's absolutely fine. So how do we go about this? I can either play Adamantine Claws plus this, Primus Shield Master plus this. I don't want to replace anything because all of these cards are actually pretty good. And I don't want to especially Blaze Hound because this will basically read draw a card for me, which is really good for me. Now, can I kill him? No, I can't, because this just gives me 4 plus 5, that's 7. That's only 12. Okay, so my plan is to drop a Primus Shield Master here. Overload myself. Trade with this. Oh, this ability is so good. No other faction could have done that. Oh, well, except for the Abyssian one, I guess. And I still get to use my Overload next turn for 4 damage. I think this should basically win me the game. Okay, maybe I made a small mistake. Okay, no, it's practically irrelevant at this point. But I should have placed the Primus Shield Master here. I should have moved this, then placed the Primus Shield Master here. That way, I would have provoked all around here. Because, given as it was, if this was not silenced, he would have been able to summon a rush unit and then hit me. If he had enough buffs, I think he could have killed me. Or something along those lines, which could have been a problem. I think that wins me the game. So that's 3. So basically, all my damage minus 1. So this deals 3, 6, 8, 13. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Well played. So his ability is quite powerful. But the reason I think I won this game was because I didn't give him the chance to buff anything relevant. Such is the case when you're fighting against Leonar most of the time. You want to get rid of their units ASAP because they get access to a lot of buffs and a lot of cards that require a minion to be in play to be useful. Stuff like Holy Immolation, your Divine Bonds, Win Streak. So with that in mind, it's very, very important for you to get rid of most Leonar units. I would know this by heart because I lose so many games because people are smart and remove my units. So that game went really well. I don't have enough for a pack yet, so let's not open that yet. Let's play one more game before ending this episode. So again, it seems like Face Magmar is doing quite well. Limey Lassen? I don't know. Okay. Oh, this is a really awkward hand. So we need to get rid of these two, because again, they're just copies of this cards anyway. Hope for a 2-drop. Didn't get it. Okay, so now we have to think of a plan. Do we play Void Hunter or do we play Blaze Hound? Or do we trade the Void Hunter away? Void Hunter, here you are again. See, now my turn 1's basically going to be replace the Void Hunter. Oh, this guy's silver rank. Oh, so he's playing Fae Bloodwing instead of Kara Winterblade. Please don't have a turn 1 play. He has a turn 1 play. That makes me sad. Okay. Note to self, don't place stuff in a column because that's her ability. Okay, I don't think Adamantine Claws will be that useful. Hope for a 2-drop. Note that I'm keeping both of these. Usually I would sub out the Void Hunter, but maybe we'll find a play. Oh my goodness. Okay. 420. We have to, right? So in this situation, a lot of people actually put the minion here in order to neglect their opponent the extra mana spring. But it's technically the same thing as him walking here and taking this mana spring, right? So I think my best chance would actually be to put the Blaze Hound here. Because if I put it here, he'll be able to walk forward with this and trade it because this gain's supposed to attack from Infiltrate. If he goes here, it doesn't get Infiltrate, so he can't trade into this. Again, his hero can't deal damage to this. It can, but it can't kill it instantly. So I feel like this is the best positioning. Even if he does take this Mana Spring, I can then go into this Mana Spring. Or just play a unit there and then have the Blaze Hound do something else. I believe that this is one of the things that most people don't really understand when they're playing second player and don't have the double 2-drop play. Is that playing a 3-drop here is actually really, really good. Because it gives me access to both of these Mana Springs. And it makes it really hard for your opponent to trade if he placed it here. So if your opponent places it here, you should place your unit here. Because for them to hit the unit with both their general and the minion, they have to basically get both of them into the center of the board. But that's not actually possible. And I think my play was rewarded. I can actually gain access to 6 mana this turn. And 6 mana is pretty good right now because of certain things that have happened. I'll explain once I mulligan this. Dance of Dreams. Okay, so... Nope, don't move that first. Whoa. So do I play a 2-drop and this? No, because this trades into that, and that's really bad. So what we actually want to do is summon our Akari Headhunter over here. Move this minion down. Move this minion here. Oh, well, move my face here. Go face, because face is the place. Play the Young Slithar here. And then play the Flameblood Warlock. Here. Okay, so I did make a slight misplay. Because I put this minion in the column next to me, so now he gets to do Warbird, and it'll eat this for free. Oh, I'm not used to these Bloodborne spells just yet. But know that this positioning over here is done so that this Thorn Needler can't get to my Akari Headhunter for free. It's as simple as that. Oh, I'm so mad. This Blazehound could have gotten to face. Ah, that's so bad. I hate it. I'm beating myself up over it so much. Okay. So I don't really need to draw cards. We can get rid of one Primus. Okay, he doesn't have access to his ability. Do I trade this? Yes, I think I have to. That rustles my jimmies. Okay, so I'm gonna move my units here. And it might seem really weird, but basically I don't want him to get access to Infiltrate. I know that Avalanche exists, okay? But I don't feel like it's gonna be that important. So by putting this Taunt unit, Provoke unit here, I get to prevent this trade, which is really good. And by doing this positioning, I mean, it's not like it's relevant right now. I get to avoid his hero power, his Bloodborne spell, I mean. So that's pretty good. I have 3 attack. If I start drawing into any of my burst damage, I actually have 5 burst damage in my hand right now. So long as I have a minion out, which seems like it's going to be the case. I don't know if Vanars still run Hailstone Prison even after the meta shift, because again, the entire game's slower because you get to draw less cards. So I'm not sure if they're gonna do that, but hey. This Akari Headhunter, man. Or woman. This Akari Headhunter is pretty powerful. He's been doing a lot of work, actually. And if I do get both of these off next turn, that'll deal 4 plus 5 extra damage. So that's 9 damage. That'll basically kill him. Such as the wonder of a Akari Headhunter, which is why it's probably one of the scariest units you can go up against. I'm not sure. Okay, so I thought my game was lagging because it's like my opponent's doing nothing. I can't even see anything. So hopefully he doesn't get to remove the Akari Headhunter. That is not going to be the case because he's going to attack into it. Oh, okay. Okay, good. I was wondering what he was trying to do there. Okay. So Dance of Dreams is gonna go because none of my cards would be useful with it anyway. I think this is a really decent turnout. We can do this. This card seems really interesting, but at the same time really slow. So I don't know. We can do Healing Mystic. We can do Young Slithar. We can do Warlock. Oh, yeah, I didn't go face. Yeah. I'm drawing none of my damage. So, again, this time I played properly and, you know, made it so that none of my units were in this column. Hopefully one of my units lives. He needs to basically kill 4 units. Because I need to get the Primus Fist damage out. The Primus Fist damage is going to be really important, I believe, at least. This icon's pretty cool, though. He's obviously going to remove this. Oh, is it going to be a provoke? If he doesn't block my way, I get free 4 damage plus 2 plus any one of these. So basically, I already have enough damage to win. So it was my mistake praying for more damage because I have more than enough. Oh, no, but he has that. That's still... Oh, no, that's still not enough. He has to do something else. And that's not going to be enough. So he has to put another unit. That's still not enough. And that wins me the game because this ticks and I get the ability. Well played. But I guess we can just, you know, check Dance of Dreams. Blaze Hand. Okay, let's not BM. Let's not be fancy. Let's give myself the attack. Give Primus Fist the attack. And have both trade into face. Well played! Limey Lassen. Victory! And 4 wins in a row. Our deck's not doing bad, guys. So that game went pretty well. I did have a few misplays. So what part of the game do I think won me the game? What turning point, I guess? I don't think there was exactly a turning point, but it was mainly because I think of that Sun Paragon card he played. Paragon. There, Sunset Paragon. I'm not really sure how I should think about this card because basically it has the stat line of a 2-cost card, but that's still really bad because it's a 3/2. So I think what won me the game was the fact that this was a really slow play for turn 5, and I think all he removed was like 2 units with it. But then again, oh, okay. So thinking back on all of it, I think what really won me the game was that Akari Headhunter. Yeah, I think it just put a lot of pressure on my opponent. He was basically forced into playing this or die, right? So because he had to use so many resources on the Sunset Paragon to remove my Shield Master plus my Akari Headhunter, just because he knows just how much damage an Akari Headhunter can do, I think that's what won me the game. So I guess that's it. That pretty much does it for this episode. If you guys like the video or have any comments or suggestions for me, do let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll try my best, and I will try my best to incorporate your feedback and or answer any questions you have. Without much else to say, thanks for watching and good night.